And now, your reigning, defending, greatest wrestling podcast of all time. This is Let Me Book the Territory, the podcast for smart marks and nostalgia nerds. Featuring A-Dub.
On site, and it's on site.
B.A.
How can the heel heal off on the heel when the heel is healing?
And E-Ray.
No wrestling moves. Just hands. Just hands.
Powered by the Embrace the Turn Up Network. In partnership with the Inaudible Ruckus Podcast.
Welcome to the madness here.
They slap ass every time.
Every time.
Okay, hold on one second. Let's go to the timeout. I'm from the Dominican Republic, okay? All I know since I was a little kid is to catch fly balls and to say slap ass every single time. Slap ass!
This is the Major Leagues, Rappi. We are all from the Dominican Republic. Nobody here has ever heard anyone say slap ass before you.
Quit playing, man. Come on, get your slap ass. Rafi, enough!
Quit playing, man. Go get your slap ass. Hold on 1 second. Let's go to the timeout.
Put the agenda in the chat. I couldn't copy the numbers, but it's there.
There we go. Oh, let's go to the timeout. Yeah, man. But I get slap happy when I get too late. I'm crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of the older ages, guys, it is I, E-Ray, the quasi-bad guy, the Diet Coke of evil, CrossFit Jesus Jr. at your service. And I am with my guys, the fellas, and we are affectionately known as Let Me Book the Territory, the greatest wrestling podcast of all time, the most organically absurd pod about wrestling that you will ever hear. Of course, we got to do what we do. Ladies and gentlemen, I got to introduce my gentleman here. Number one, he's back like cook crack. It's the guy that got to throw in the Cuban. He got to show you all his titles in the background. You know, he gotta wear the merch. This guy is effing sane. He's better than NXT. He is the Tuesday. I don't know. I got nothing else. Guys, it is BA DBSA. What's going on, brother?
What's going on? You don't need nothing else. It's cool. They've gotten enough. It's IBADBIC, aka Black IRS, aka the beef of the MFN East, BA Bigelow, aka keeping it going from last week, BA Drade here, walking into your local bank with that scary looking mask, but with a smile on underneath, and we'll get into it later.
I'm a great guy.
That's a whole story.
What? No, you're not. You're probably evil.
Am
Just
I
saying.
a heel or am I not? That's more to the
Baby
gimmick.
faces don't wear complete skullduggery over it. Doesn't make any sense. But
Duggery.
I mean, regardless to that fact, we got the real heel of the conglomerate, of the tripod, the guy. You know what they say. Say his name in aisle 7 and he will appear. I believe in Dub Hendry.
It's the Dub Hendry. It doesn't flow as well as Dub's show.
You gotta clap. Where is it down?
Tokyo.
Aisle 7, aisle 3, wherever the X-Lax is.
He's got the Docalax, X-Lax, Pepto-Bismol.
I believe in Dub Hendry.
It's your boy A-Dub, the pod god, the pod tribal chief, if you will. Dub Hendry has one question for you. Do you believe, fellas?
Wave your hands from side to side.
So over. We're going to get to that. We're going to get to this Money in the Bank. It's a heat wave. That's why most of Texas is without power right now. Wyatt is chasing people and doing crazy shit. Dom almost fold. Man, so much shit.
And where are they finding VHS tape players? When's the last time you seen a VCR? Anybody?
In my storage room.
My grandmother still has one.
Like right now?
I have a VCR. But I don't have it hooked up to anything.
Oh, BA is living the gimmick. He is literally the time traveling machine. Hit that tracking, Mom! Now!
You be watching Booty Talk 2 on there or something?
I digress.
I don't.
Look, I believe in Dub Hendry. Yeah, gentlemen, so much shit to talk about. How are we going to condense it into an hour and a half? I don't know, but let's give it a shot.
4-hour pod
I don't want to do it.
Pod.
The people want it. We'll see. Whatever.
This is WrestleMania 2017. 4 hours. Get ready, guys.
Oh yeah, turn it off now. We just. Is anyone left? Anyone there?
You ready?
It was jam-pizzacked, and it felt like old times. We had a WWE pay-per-view, Money in the Bank, one of the big five, happening on Saturday, and then we got an NXT takeover, essentially. Heatwave on Sunday. The vibes have been restored. Man, I'm just happy. Wrestling's in a fantastic place, at least in WWE and WWE in France. Might have to let's be sure to say that because they giving a rub. But I don't know, where do we start? Money in the Bank stuff?
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah, let's separate them and let's do this equally because I feel like.
Do you want to go Monday, Money in the Bank, and then the Raw Fallout, and then Heatwave, and then NXT?
Yeah, we can do it like that. And I feel like I will be taking a shot or two in between that because they caught me at a bad time. This is a bad time for choices. They put me on the spot. E-Ray, we need your choices. And I was like, it's Saturday at like 3 p.m. Who's even wrestling? I don't know. just start saying stuff. I was like, Jay Cargill. I don't know. Shit. Damn it.
That is correct. Shout out to Big AR. Had her birthday, so E-Ray was pulled away from the pod as he was hosting festivities for his queen. Kudos to you, E-Ray, for doing your almost husbandly duties. But yeah, man, you went a total of 5-5 on the weekend, brother. Not a losing record, but they don't give trophies for going 500 either.
Unless you're in baseball. All I know how to do is play baseball.
Well played. Was not ready for a full
Let's
baseball
talk
reference.
about it.
So yeah, man.
Let's go to the timeout.
Get your shot ready.
Okay.
Well, I'm here with E-Ray in support as well because he supported me through my shots. So whenever you're ready, sir, I'm here with you.
Can we at least announce first? Maybe we go through that. Dub's just too.
I just want you to get your shot ready. Get your shot ready, and then
take your medicine.
And then I will do. There we go. All right. So
Espelon in the timeout.
For the weekend results of the Money in the Bank picks and the Heatwave picks, coming in last place is the homie E-Ray, 5-5. He said he went safe with a couple of picks because last time around he was choosing chaos and he didn't win that time around either. So I applaud the strategy. Can go save here. Halfback dive. I get it. And
fullback blast.
That's safe.
Yeah.
And in a 3-way tie for
2
first
yards.
place is me, BA, and the Wise Man. Kudos to the Wise Man who went 5-0 on Money in the Bank. And then when it came to picking the youngins, he was like, I don't know. It's not. There's no Meltzer knee slappers over here, so I don't know what to do.
Right.
And
He was confused. What's happening? I don't know. The pig is not my neighbor.
Me and BA
like,
both went 4-1 on both days, each getting a different thing wrong. But yeah, it's a fun weekend of wrestling. I gotta say. I gotta say.
Well, let's start with Money in the Bank because I think I went like 1-5. I was like, God damn, how bad? What was I saying? I was like, it felt good at the time, but I did it in a vacuum essentially. So it was like I didn't have any context. Like it's probably because I wasn't on the pod. So some of the things that you rehash, you think about, I didn't think about. So like, I like this name, him. I want her to win. I like some big Chelsea Green, and that shit backfired. It was terrible. So let's get into it. Money in the Bank. They started with what?
The men's Money in the Bank match started the card. Drew picks up the victory. A lot of shenanigans happen.
But okay. We had Drew. We can at least talk about who was in it. Drew McIntyre,
Andrade,
he or face Andrade, we don't know. Mr. Thank you, bad father figure Chad Gable, OJ the Usman,
Carmelo Hayes, LA Knight,
and LA Knight. That's all
the whole
6.
card.
Yeah.
So I picked LA Knight to win this. Let me give you my rationale. So if y'all can follow this rationale, maybe
I can because I picked him as well, I'm sure. So
Okay.
I'd love to hear this since you weren't on the show last week.
I looked at the field and I'm like, it's too early for Carmelo Hayes and he doesn't necessarily need it. Chad Gable isn't going to win it because I was like, well, some shit might go down and it's going to like throw him off. He don't need it either. He's already in like several different things. So I'm like, he don't need it. Then I got down to, Drew McIntyre, but I'm like, Drew's not going to win it because as soon as he get close, CM Punk's going to come out and ruin it for him. And that's what swayed me off of him because that was my original pick. And I was like, Jay could win, but I was like, no, because
so your final two came down to Jey Uso and Andrade?
No, Andrade was never even a part. Sorry. I can't even tell if he's heel or face. So he never even had a shot. But what I did think, I was like, oh, wait a second. LA Knight, because that could be something of entertainment. He's on the mic all the time coming up. He said, I was supposed to win last time. And then Jey Uso. But I'm like, Jey Uso is so hot right now. He got the Yeet in the Bank. All that we kind of made our mind of like, oh, that would be cool. But the development of the bloodline shit, he's going to be called back. He's going to be called back home really soon. So I was like, he's not going to win it. So I went with LA Knight.
That's fair.
Completely wrong.
All fair.
I tried it.
The thought process.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fair process. Like, I just kind of thought because LA Knight has Logan Paul coming up, like, I was like, yeah, that's why he's not going to win it. And then I probably would have picked Jay had they not advertised him all over the poster and shit.
So much Yeet in the Bank.
So much
stuff.
Yeet.
I was like, oh, I'm not that stupid, guys. Come on.
Ah, that's smart.
Come on here.
Yep, that's
but
smart.
there was some.
Who'd you pick?
I picked Drew.
He picked Drew. I picked LA Knight because I was just thinking he hasn't been on in a while. Like it's and last year we were so crazy about LA Knight winning.
Fever.
And this year there was no like real hype about it. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be LA Knight because nobody's talking about him. It's time. So that was my rationale.
You went with the Damian Priest theory. Like no one's talking about him, so he should win it this year.
That's why Priest won last year. Nobody was talking about Priest. Priest just
Sleeper
snuck up
picks.
in there.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
I mean, well, if that's the case, Andrade should have won by your logic.
I got Andrade.
I don't think the crowd even knew he was there. He took off the mask.
They did it.
Music came.
They couldn't see him come out outside of that pink
He
jacket.
took off the mask, and they were like, "What's Andrade doing here? I thought he was on AEW."
Didn't he just get done slapping around Sammy Guevara? Like, what?
I didn't know the LWO was being represented in this match.
Oh.
Wait, he's not a part of the Wait,
So he's in Legato?
is it? I don't know. Yeah, by that logic, he should have won. He did not. So, sorry guys. What do you want to do? I thought the match was good. It had some spots. Favorite spot of the match. Then we can move on.
Drew McIntyre eating that ladder.
Yeah,
that was the funniest shit I saw all weekend.
Yeah, that was the best part of the match to me. It got me up off the couch. I was like, God damn, is he okay? Like,
that's what did it for you?
I was watching him like, he gonna throw it. He gonna throw it. He gonna throw it. And he did it. And I was crying laughing.
I was like, oh, Jay is about
I was just dying of laughter. Like,
smack.
Everybody thought they was gonna get their yeet in the bank and then just boom.
Yeah, he got it all.
Javelin to the face. Yeah.
That's what the crowd should have said.
For real.
He's dead. Well, my favorite part of the match, or big pop for me, was Chad Gable belly to back suplexing LA Knight out of the ring onto a ladder. Yeah. I was like, oh shit, that's a crazy
LA Knight
spot.
was doing some elite level selling in that match.
That spot was insane. He don't have to sell that much. He go overhead. Because remember, niggas' necks got broken from less.
True.
Oh,
so,
facts.
Very true.
Chad Gable, shout out to him being great. And LA Knight, shout out to being able to take that spot. Because that's a crazy spot. I would have do that to Andrade. or Carmelo. Those are the people that feel like they should have probably took that. But LA Knight was like, I got this. I'm 67 years old. I can handle it. And
yeah,
he did. So good on him. Also, the Andrade sunset flip powerbomb to Carmelo Hayes onto the ladder. I was like, oh, they're dead. I thought they were dead until I watched it a couple times. Like, okay, that didn't hit as bad as it looked like. But so that's a great, perfect move because it looks like insane. Yeah. But then when you watch it a couple more times, like, oh, okay, it looks very protector. At least they landed properly where it was safe. But my God, it got a pop. So good job on them. But Money in the Bank winner, Drew McIntyre. How do we feel about that?
I mean, I loved it based on how the show ended.
Yeah.
In the moment. So stick with in the moment.
In the moment, I wasn't a fan of it. I was just like,
In the moment, I was still a fan of it because I was like, I would rather see Drew versus Gunther.
Well, you got it right.
Damian versus Gunther.
Of course, you loved it.
Well, I mean,
Joe putting himself over. I loved it. I picked it.
Yeah,
exactly.
Okay.
1-0. Way to start the night.
Whoa.
Put myself over, of course.
Pull yourself on the back. Great. Great. That's all I got to say. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. I was like, oh, he did what he said he was gonna do. That's dope. Good job. And he's in one of the hottest storylines currently. He's the ultimate hater. So it's like, oh, perfect. Yeah. He's doing what he says he's gonna do. So I didn't mind that. Next match.
Next match on the card. I didn't have the full card pulled up here. I just had the picks.
Of course he did.
Pretty sure it was Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker. Yeah, sounds right.
Yeah. We'll roll with it. Screw it.
I feel like it's a women's match, but you could be right.
No, okay. The only women's match on the card was the women's Money in the Bank. And that was right before the main event.
I'm gonna
by default, I'm right. Dub is right.
Yeah.
All right.
Dub's always right. We know that because we believe.
Exactly. Can you tell that to my boss and all the chicks on my phone too?
Say his name and he'll drink a beer. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Speaking of being right, none of us were right on this match. We all thought Breaker was gonna kill Sami Zayn.
I thought the writing was on the wall. This is how it was for me. Every match I watched, as I watched it, I realized why I was so wrong. And I was like, what the fuck was I thinking? He's in his hometown. He's not losing the belt.
Sammy's from Calgary.
Oh, yeah. But home
it's
country.
All Canada, right? It's all Canada. Yeah. You got it.
Yeah. What Booker T say? Canadian Knights. This is about the Canadian Knights.
Did he really say that?
Yeah, he absolutely said that. I was like, that's incredible. He was having a great laugh.
Like
at it
Arabia,
too.
but Canadian.
How Vic holds a straight face. Like, he needs an Oscar for that.
He was like, what do you call them? Canadians? Canadian Knights. Canadian Knights. I was like, this
Canadian
is great.
Knights is great.
But I literally was like, wait a second. He's not going to lose because this is the Sammy pop from the last time when they were in Toronto that he was going crazy in, and it felt great. He lost there, but he didn't have the belt. He wasn't defending. And
that last time he was actually in Calgary.
Yeah.
So you're saying they're not going to let Sammy lose twice in his home country?
No, he's like Alan Quartermain. Like, he can't die. And anywhere in like Canada, he can't die. So he's unstoppable. And now they're building up this like unstoppable Sammy. I thought he was just going to be like a pit stop, but they're really doing something with Sammy. So again, not mad at it, but I understand why I was wrong.
Yeah, they put on a good match. They told a really good story of Sammy being able to take advantage of Braun's mistakes in that match just enough to hit him with that haluva kick. Sammy still beat the shit after that match. I will say that.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
so
he had to face Velocity. What more do you say?
Do you think we're gonna get Sami Zayn versus Velocity and Intensity at SummerSlam?
Good question. I don't know. Because it feels like they kind of plugged Sami Zayn into the Ricochet spot. Like almost exactly. Except for he has the title. Like, oh, okay. Interesting.
Ricochet's watching that like, you could put the title on me, guys. Maybe I wouldn't have left.
Right. I would have been IC champ.
And they were like, nah, sorry, Ricochet. BA told us to let you go.
Speed table. That's like when they gave other guy that t-shirt in Blank Man. Like, it's this cool t-shirt. Cool shirt.
Other guy.
He's that other flippy nigga. You know.
They didn't even put another flippy nigga in that spot.
My name is Karate Man. Oh, okay, it's Blank Man and other guy.
Oh man.
Oh shit.
That's crazy. So who's Blank Man in this equation?
Damn.
Is that no. Blank Man would have to be Ilya Dragunov.
Okay.
So then my question is, who's J5? Anyway, before we get off the rails here, I wasn't mad at this match. It was okay. It was like I didn't hate it, but I was surprised. Like, wait, Sammy won? Oh shit! He and pinned Braun Breaker clean. Like,
I was more surprised.
They've been building him up. So yeah, not mad at it, but I see exactly why I was wrong.
So next match on this card, the women's Money in the Bank. And this is an interesting match because if you follow what was going on the timeline, I know you niggas have, disavowed Twitter, but there were some bad botches to start that match, and if you let them tell it, it became the worst match ever. Now, if you didn't let those botches affect your viewing of it, some people were saying this is one of the better women's Money in the Bank matches ever. Those botches bothered me, but I was like, I'm still highly entertained by this match.
I really liked last year. I think BA's the only one because he hates women, but he's the only one who didn't. Joking. Fair. Please refer to, I don't know, we don't have a tag in the front of the pod, but we should. These are all jokes. We love women. We love women's wrestling and all the things, BA included sometimes. But specifically,
let's do it.
What did I do?
Specifically, this is how I felt about last year's Money in the Bank. I was like, I liked it more than the men's, and it felt good. This one, I watched a lot of the spots. I was like, I really enjoyed this. This is good. I think the women that were involved were good. Chelsea Green
MVP.
She's so good. It's like I hate this. This is a thing that I have to speak on. I was thinking about this with Ariana Grace when it came to her dad, Santino Marella. I was like, man, sometimes people are so good characters. I wonder when they start wrestling, do they think about like, I'm just going to be a character person, or do you try to be somebody that like wins title and be serious, or is it about just the character? Or can you sort of find a blend for both so people start, you're so beloved and they start enjoying you so much where then they want you to like kind of win? That's what happened with Santino. So I'm wondering if it kind of goes a similar way with Chelsea Green. Like I was thinking, and forgive me, we thought about this and literally planned it out again. So I see why I was wrong because we literally said this. Tiffany Stratton needs to have the Money in the Bank briefcase. Turn it pink, and it's like a Barbie briefcase.
She already said she's gonna do that.
It's so perfect, right? It makes so much sense. But Chelsea Green has been doing so much of the greatest work. I could also see her carrying her way constantly, like about to interfere and then getting kicked over. And this would absolutely stop that 100% cash-in rate. I think they're on the verge. They have to do that at some point with the women's Money in the Bank always winning you the belt. Yeah. I feel like that was
put
the perfect
it on Chelsea would
to
stop that because they got some strong champions. They don't need Chelsea to cash in, and her losing,
or she would try to keep trying to cash in and just keep failing. And then when she finally does, we think it's about to happen, and then she still loses it.
And then she goes to complain to management some more. No, I mean I get it, man. Like, and she was the MVP of the match with them saying she was afraid of heights, so she's trying to throw the ladder at the briefcase. Like everything she did, I was like, this is comedy. This is good. She's really unlocked that comedy bag. But E-Ray, to your point, I think she is that perfect blend of being the character, but then still being a serious wrestler, because big part of her character is like her wanting these opportunities and stuff, but being a Karen to get them, but she can still go in the ring. And like, I'm just a big fan. But again, it's Tiffy time. It's 100%
that it is. Writing was on the wall.
That it is.
Yeah, you know you wanted to pick Lyra Valkyria. You know you down with that bird shit.
Why would I pick her?
You know you wanted to though. Crazy. You wanted
bird
to though.
Niggas and bird bitches.
Nah.
You want to hit your Vogue one time?
Nah. No voguing over
All right,
here.
BA, give me your spot of the night in that match.
It has to be that power bomb to me that Zoe had like got done by EO, and she got
I was like did.
Fucking like,
and EO like
she sold it so great. Yeah,
EO flipped back like her soul left her body.
Right, that, and then Chelsea's table spot. I have to mention that. That was good.
Crazy.
Yeah, boy. That was so just.
I was like,
it was to the T. She hit it so perfectly. Yeah. Like I know
with the double tables, and I've seen that go wrong several times in AEW.
Biggest the facts.
Shots fired.
I've seen that. I was like, oh, they missed that completely. She nailed it. Great spot. That was my spot, the Chelsea Green spot. I was like, wow, she took that. That's crazy.
All right, let's talk about it right now. When do you think Tiffy cashes in? Because Nia has Bayley at SummerSlam for the belt.
I think that might be when.
Does she cash in?
I don't know if she's gonna. I don't think she's gonna win.
Okay. Ooh.
But
I think she's gonna help Nia win that title, and then it's just gonna be everybody waiting for when she's gonna turn.
Catches in on
it's
Nia.
Gonna be a big old, because that's one thing I'm finding consistent in WWE storytelling is everybody knows the obvious thing is coming, but they don't care that we know. They gonna keep on teasing it and teasing it and teasing it and teasing it until they feel like it's appropriate for the sake of story to unleash what we know is gonna happen at some point. So that's why I believe that.
I think that is what do you call it? That is a tale. I'm forgetting the word is not. I'm forgetting the word that I'm trying to use right now. But that is one of the very like signature marks of main roster WWE booking. I feel like NXT is the opposite, and that's kind of why I like it more, because I literally watch every match. Like, I don't know who's gonna win, and I can like kind of build sound logic for both, but I don't know, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna watch to see, and then I can think about like, well, where do they go from here? That's how I feel like every week watching NXT. Whereas, as you said, main roster WWE is like, okay, we know what's happening, we know how it's gonna happen, but they slow play how it get there, so we just like watching it. It's more so watching your, like your favorite comfort show.
Yeah.
Like you know what's gonna happen, but I've watched Breaking Bad 5 times already.
Yeah.
I've watched Wire 3. You know, I've watched Big Mouth 18 times already. Yeah. But I love it. So that's how I feel.
Makes sense.
Next match.
Damian Priest versus Seth freaking Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. We were pretty, well, I won't say we were pretty split on this one. I picked Rollins. You guys all picked Priest. Nobody picked Drew. Drew tried to cash in, and damn it, Phil was like, nope. Nuh-uh. You not getting shit as long as I'm here. Yeah.
So I was right, but just 3-4 matches 3-4 matches later.
Yeah, we all had a feeling that Punk was going to get involved. We just were like, yeah, Money in the Bank, or nope, world title. No. He screwed over both of his ops. CM Punk climbing in that hater of the year.
No, not for me. Because
not yet.
You gotta like carry yourself a different way. Like CM Punk still's like, I do this because of this, and it's almost like a righteous thing.
Righteous indignation.
Drew McIntyre just hates. He is a hater, and it's so good. It's like it's delicious.
Oh yeah,
it's like Mr. and Mrs. Tetterman chili. It's delicious. It's great, right? It's a thing.
That's great.
It's
great.
Punk got something else going on, man. We'll talk about it when we get to Raw, but Punk got something else going on. He's on another list.
Yeah. It just, to me, I was like, I'm enjoying it. I like him screwing over Drew McIntyre always. It's hilarious. It's fun.
It's great.
But what I'm thinking more so of elephant in the room. Damian Priest forgot to kick out.
Either he forgot.
Was he
Punk's
asleep?
Drew's music was supposed to hit. I'm sorry, or he got his bell wrong.
Yeah, I was either that or he was partying too hard the night before.
He saw his boy Riddle.
That's very possible.
Right. He was in Toronto.
You know, they get down in the 6.
Yeah, freaky ass niggas.
He heard the song and said, "Guys, we're going to Toronto next month. We got to get some stuff together. Call Liv."
Rice. That's not what we meant, Damian. Rice. Yes.
Wow.
Like, why are you sitting there butt naked with some leather? Just saying, rice. Like,
that's my Halloween costume.
That's not cool.
What?
It's July. Rice.
I'm testing it out.
Testing out your Halloween costume in July.
Breaking it in.
Right.
So much leather.
Right. Stretch it out. Fucking leather. Makes so much noise.
So much leather.
There used to be a skit on Saturday Night Live where they go to the leather store and just be moving and making all this noise. That's how I imagine Drew McIntyre is trying to sneak up on somebody.
That leather jacket, though.
So much fucking leather. Drew, get the hell out of here. Sorry.
Right.
So
next time I'll get you.
All right, before we get too off base here,
he has a leather kilt.
It does.
Terrifying.
So I think it's interesting that Drew's cash-in does not go to plan, because that tells me that they have like really good plans set in stone for both world titles going forward, that they don't even need a Money in the Bank for just in case. They're like, man, we got so much good shit lined up. We can just have Drew lose this shit and keep it moving. So I thought that's very interesting, because like you've seen with the Money in the Bank, especially the men's, for a while, no one's cashed in, same night. They've all kept it for a few months, damn near a year. Priest had it damn near a year. Austin Theory had it damn near a year. Like when Corbin had it, he had it for a long ass time.
Otis had it for a minute.
Otis had it until he lost it to The Miz, who immediately used it. But yeah, I thought that was very interesting and very telling of where they feel they are as a company, and like with their whole title picture going forward, to just have Drew drop that thing. And another thing, did you guys watch the post show?
Yes.
I seen the clips of
so,
it. I'm usually post show.
Yeah. I love what they're doing with the post show, making it like half inside the NBA, half press conference. And I was like, this is a great way to kind of get back to that talking smack thing of you can insert things to push the story forward. Because Drew coming up there and just whooping wholesale ass. And then
he looks like a lunatic.
Sorry, Adam.
Damn near knocking out Adam Pierce. Like, get out of here.
I know where your family is.
I don't care about your NWA championship, Pierce. Get out of here.
He came in. Pierce got smacked, and he could not believe he got hit. He felt like Fred the Hammer Williamson and from Dust Till Dawn.
Oh
he
yeah,
fucking bit me. Come on, sex machine. He was
Sex machine. We should watch that as a pod family during SummerSlam weekend. What a great movie.
Oh, absolutely.
We can.
From Dust Till Dawn is one of my favorite movies.
And then Wade Barrett like really calming Drew down. Like, if you hit him again, your career's over. Then you never get your shot at Punk. I was like, damn, you put it like that.
He's like, yeah.
You're not wrong, but sheesh.
He was like, I don't care. Come on, you want some of me? Come on, sex machine. He was pissed. It was the best. Thanks, Adam.
Jackie Redmond and Sex Machine. She's looking like, I'm not fighting Drew.
They threw them both.
Right.
Caught one.
Oh, man.
Where's Ludacris when you need it? They could have paid Ludacris to be out there. Cadillac thrills.
Speaking of paying rappers, they own the rights to the Money in the Bank song by Lil Scrappy, so they can use it for this pay-per-view whenever they want.
I got money in the bank.
Whenever they want. They just choose not to.
They don't even choose to use it.
Yeah, they
got to pay Lil Scrappy.
They played fucking song with Meek Mill and Nav. I was like, this is an old song. I didn't even know it, but I was like, this sounds familiar.
And it fucking sucked.
Shout out to WWE. Anyways. Yeah. Well, whatever. I think it's worth speaking about, and yeah, I guess maybe we'll talk about it right now. I think you're 100% right. They had the things that's going forward. It seems like, yeah, it's going to be Gunther versus Damian Priest, and I don't think Damian Priest wins that match.
Oh, not a chance.
No, for sure. I thought they were gonna give him an out and he was gonna take it, but that's why I said it's too much hot potato of that title. So I think he just flat out beat your ass 9,000. It's over. Beat your ass 97. You're done, and he's gonna take that belt from him. Cause I don't think him and Seth. He's like, Seth. After I finished, I was like, you are going to be finished. Done. There's not going to be any more.
You're done.
You're done now.
So let me ask you both this question. Priest said before the match to the rest of the Judgment Day guys, hey, Drew or no Drew, don't want you guys out there at all. And then as he's leaving, Finn Balor's like, whatever you say, boss. Does Finn cost Damian the title at SummerSlam and they jump Damian out?
Absolutely. You've been calling this forever. You want it to happen so bad.
Like it's time. I think
it's there.
It's right here though. That whole Finn thing. They couldn't have zoomed in more on his face when he said it. I was like, they are making that obvious turn.
More than the telestrator when they made it obvious that he stole that hotel key.
Oh, exactly.
Hey,
man,
that's cool.
Now that's cool.
Hell
So yeah,
Shout out to Carlito, 46-year-old prospect for a biker gang. That's a midlife crisis if I ever heard one.
Hey, that's cool.
I mean, shit, last time you saw his cousins, they were hawking timeshares. Remember that shit?
Damn,
Not gonna do
that
it.
did happen.
Nope. You won't get me.
That did happen.
That's not cool. Yeah, I can see that. That we're gonna see. SummerSlam is shaping up to be really, really entertaining, perhaps. And we're gonna be there live in living color.
Right, out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I feel so much better than I did last week sitting here in this spot about SummerSlam card. I was feeling down, E-Ray. You should have heard. Doug can attest.
That's crazy.
I'm glad you said
so
that
much better
because now we're to the main event, which is going to shape our SummerSlam card a little bit. Of course, I'm talking about Team Cody RKO versus Bloodline 2.5, 2.7, 3.0.
I think we had. I'm gonna say 2.4.
I think they got a mid-year upgrade. It's like 2.5.
Okay. Bloodline 2.5 featuring Solo Sikoa, MFT. We still know what that stands
New
for.
update features
Tamatanga.
Jacob Fatu.
And somehow they got Jacob Fatu in the country. And boy, did he show out in that match.
He had a wide mouth. Pause. Every time they show him, he's like, it's my.
I love you.
I do think he yells a little too much.
You my brother now.
I love you.
It's like every time Jacob Fatu hits a move, he yells, super kick. Ah! DDT. Ah! Punch.
They gotta be clowning him in the back about it. Like, this ain't the Indies, brother.
Welcome
You
to
don't
Wendy's,
gotta-
man. Take your order.
You don't
I get
gotta
some
make it
wet
loud in
nuggets.
here. Oh no.
Let me get some saucy Santana.
Jacob Fatu
Ready,
definitely
no.
ordered wet nugs.
Keep them devil nuggets.
He definitely ordered the wet nugs and then just yells in the mic. Will there be anything else?
Sir,
So
this is
shiny.
a Wendy's. Frosty.
Garlic parm wet nuggets.
What you think? I'm just gonna order some nuggets and not pop up. You gonna give me some garlic parm? You want me some garlic parm or some honey barbecue? I want both.
You gonna give me these without no fork? You want me to touch these? Huh?
Thank you for that fork. I love you.
Jacob Fatu is gonna murder us.
Yeah, we gotta chill out.
Oh man. Well, sayonara to my family, but it's okay. I do it for you guys, the martyr of all martyrs, CrossFit Jesus Jr. Yes. On the third day of in 3 years in SummerSlam is three days long. I'll rise again. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Monday Night Raw starts off with a 21 bell salute to the Let Me Book pod.
As long as Damian Priest says it, all rise, and I come out. I
You didn't rise.
Be a hero, baby.
No, it's not that song. It's Can You Take Me Higher
1000%.
to a place.
The butt rock is
And it's Jacob
God.
Fatu singing the song too.
Creed. I just want. Can you take? You think I ain't gonna just take you higher? All right. Anyway, Jacob Fatu and the
Bloodline
Solo Sikoa and the
3.9.
Bloodlineettes are going against RK Cody. I don't know.
Cool match.
I didn't like the match.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't enjoy it.
Expound upon
It
it.
was a whatever match to me.
Yeah, it felt very
It was
like
a wet nug?
very.
For real.
Like why
Great
my
analogy.
meat soggy?
Right. I like my nuggets. Can I get my nuggets dry, please? I can dip my old sauce
my
that I
meat?
want
I
them
do it
on.
myself.
I didn't order a hot
I do it
tool.
myself.
I didn't ask you to get these all wet like this, sir.
I ain't
ma'am.
order these hurricane nugs. Get that shit out of here. Dry these nuggets off.
Man, take these nuggets back.
Ew.
It's dripping through it's dripping through the bag, man. This is just ridiculous.
What do you think this is?
Sir,
hot sauce
you
Williams?
ordered double hot tua. What did you expect?
What if they had a hog tua flavor? It's so gross.
I wish I could see my face right now.
Spit on that thing. Like, that's what they were saying in the commercial too.
That's a commercial?
Spit on that thing. This is wet nuggets. Brought to you by Wendy's and the hot tua chips.
Oh my god!
You can keep those nuggets, man.
Yeah. I'll go to McDonald's. Sorry. Keep my money. Oh. Think I'm gonna give my dry money for some wet nuggies? Hell no. Some chicky tendies? Gross. Chick-fil-A will never.
Oh man! So you need a 40-piece of nuggets, and you want me to spit on that thing? Is that all for you, sir?
Yeah.
I want both. All right.
That's cool.
So tell me why y'all like this match so much, because I didn't.
I just didn't dislike it. Like I knew what was happening.
I'm with you.
Jacob Fatu just he showed off. He hit that perfect whisper in the wind. Just in
Whispering guy.
Nope.
I don't know.
Nope. Not going there.
No.
I just didn't hate it. And Solo gets the pin on the world champ, so we all know what that means.
Ugh. Yeah, I don't like.
I think that might have been why you guys didn't like it so much.
Oh, that's why I didn't like it so much, because I was fully expecting. Again, I see why I was wrong, but I was fully expecting like a Roman Reigns or a final boss appearance or something like major to move that story along.
BA was praying for it, and it didn't happen.
And I got none of that. And again, I'm a victim of my own expectation. So not getting what I want, anybody knows me. No, I hate disappointment. The feeling of disappointment. I was like, oh, that's it? Oh, okay. Well, next. We'll bring on the heat waves, because I watched it back to back. I didn't even watch it on Saturday. I watched it on Sunday. So yeah, I was like, get this shit off here.
I actually watched this live for once.
You did. I was so proud of you, BA.
I feel sorry for your mother.
Excuse me?
Aggressive.
Yeah. What does that do to you? No. Shout out to moms.
This man screaming. Okay, so overall, what are we giving this grades for this pay-per-view?
I'm gonna go B-. Nothing was like terribly bad, but nothing was great. Again, not crazy excited for the SummerSlam main events that are coming out of this one, but again, it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
First thing that popped in my mind was just a straight up B. Just a B.
Okay, that's higher than Dub.
Yeah.
I really like. I can't tell you. I tried to watch this like 3 different times on 3 separate occasions, and I either did not stay awake or just didn't care. Like it is a combination of both. I gotta give this a C-.
Oof.
And I was like, it didn't do much for me.
The worst
like
grade of the year.
There wasn't like a great surprise at all. There wasn't
there was one surprise. Big Match John.
Punk stuff? Oh yeah, we didn't even talk about it.
The last time is now.
I was asleep. I was asleep, and I was like, "Wait, did this happen at the?" That's how you know that shit was. Look, that's how you know. I've been to some concerts and shit like that, and it's like, "Oh yeah," then they just start talking for about 40 minutes. Like, this is a wrestling pay-per-view. John, announce that shit somewhere else. Send it on Twitter. Like, I don't give a shit. What are you talking about? You coming in here dressed like you 2005? fucking Jinko jeans and
whoa, final boss, calm down. Whoa.
Oh yeah, what did Cena do to you, man?
Damn it!
Go slap that vein somewhere else, sir.
Don't be slapping veins in my house. You pay bills around here?
There'll be no slapping of veins in the compound in a couple weeks. Look for slap veins.
What's that noise? I hear it.
My vein slaps.
Oh yeah, I think he's gone. No, but yeah, I don't know. To me, I heard some things, and I know, much respect to John Cena. I love John Cena. I love his work. I love the character and the things that he's done over time. And I like him as a person more than anything, honestly. Like, hear him talk about the business in like non-kayfabe manner. It's really cool. But the shtick of him coming out for the Kobe tour, the Kobe farewell tour of wrestling, I think it's kind of cool, but I wish they would have done it a little bit differently, where we get something like meaningful out of it. Because just saying he's going to do a bunch of dates, I don't know when the last time John Cena won anything. So
he said it himself.
Yeah, I mean, because it's obvious, nigga. We seen it. I seen you lose to fucking Austin Theory last WrestleMania.
Right.
Like, what is that? And that was a horrible match. I see that ball spot. So I see it all.
The last W John has when it was John and Cody versus Roman and Sammy. Because the week after, that's when Roman cut the promo. I didn't lose. He lost.
That's hilarious.
But even before that, you're talking about a long time.
Yeah.
L after L after L.
And the last time that I really cared was probably him versus Roman, the second one, where he's like,
"You can't do
he came back."
the second one,
not that. That's the second one.
Him versus Tribal Chief.
It only takes 1, 2, 3, and I was like, "Ooh, that's a good concept." And that's when he just kind of like, okay, John's just here to do the jobs now. So it's been like that. So for me, I think the main thing is I want to see it culminate in some type of masterful story. Like when we think about if John Cena is retiring, okay, I don't want to just see him facing some niggas that like, oh, John Cena versus Carmelo Hayes and blah, blah, blah.
John just versus Gunther for the world title at WrestleMania next year?
I would love to see them like make him work through the gauntlet. Like he's working this year solid, and his mission is he's like, look, this the last time I'm here, so I'm going to give it my last try to get to that 17th title reign. And he's just going through like going in feuds, and he's working his way up to try to be a part of that main title picture. And then regardless if he wins it or not, just the fact that it's entertaining because you're invested. And now we're all watching like, oh, is John gonna do it? Like him and CM Punk can tear it up again. CM Punk already threw his hat in the ring. But I don't want to just see a bunch of offshoot random ass Excalibur called matches. I don't want to see it.
So what if Cena wins the title at the last Raw or SmackDown of the year, and that's his retirement, and the Rumble in 2026 is for the world title?
Okay.
Whatever. I'd be cool with it.
I don't love that, but okay.
I'd be better. It's better than what it could be, which would be nothing, and just him.
Yeah, I just don't want it to be like, all right, John Cena's also just wrestling and popping up, like a US.
Well, we've been getting basically
open
what
challenge.
You're afraid of.
Yeah, like an open challenge without no title. Just
I feel like with him doing 30 to 40 dates, like I feel like you're gonna put him in some stories.
I think you got to.
I can hope so.
I think you got to, and I think he kind of spoke to that. Like I said, I watched that whole. I watched the post-show press conference. I watched everything. So when he was answering questions, he was like, "Yeah, everybody's seen me lose. I haven't won a match in a long time. I'm starting from the bottom, guys. Like." I can't come in here and call the shots. I'm doing what I'm being told.
He might have matches on main event against Big Body Javi.
You got to start from the bottom.
He got to start from main event.
You might get
John
that
Cena
though.
can't even get on Monday Night Raw.
John Cena got to wrestle WWE
to,
speed matches.
Because he wants to shake everybody's hand on the way out the door.
That would be
you
hard.
might get that.
If we do it that way, and he got to start from fucking level up, and then he got to wrestle niggas with the butters. He got to wrestle the butters in NXT.
Oh, both butters, OTM and the other niggas that we don't know they names.
Tyson and Tyreek, TNT, Power and Glory 2.0. Man, come on now.
Yes.
Oh, that's their name. Gotcha. That's what you refer to.
Yeah.
John Cena puts over Dante Chen.
Yeah. DJ Nightwolf.
I was just about to say John Cena versus DJ Nightwolf. Give
him a
Johnny Cage versus Nightwolf. I love it.
I need that. But yes, that's important. We need that. But yeah, still C- did not move me. Moving on though. Monday Night Raw.
So Monday Night Raw starts off with Drew, Punk, and Seth. I forget who starts this promo, honestly.
Not Drew. Drew wasn't there.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Punk and Seth.
Yeah, just Punk.
CM Punk started.
Punk started, yep.
He came up.
And then, he cuts his promo about how Drew is never going to hold a world title as long as Punk is still breathing.
Which
crazy. I'm like, yo, that's nuts.
That's a long time.
Because that nigga wants to kill you. So you might want to choose your words wisely, sir.
And he wants a title. And he looks like that. Like, he's not like Dante Chen. This is fucking Drew massive ass McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre was sitting at home like, so I got to kill you to get a world title? Cool.
You did.
Sounds like a good time.
Clean yourself up.
And then Seth comes out there and they have a little bit of a back and forth. And Seth says, you owe me an apology. Punk's like, sure, I'll apologize. And I was like, what? CM Punk apologizing? I don't like this. I don't like growing up Punk no more.
He said, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it.
But then he's like, but can I really be that sorry? Because it's you. And I was like, oh, there's my guy. There's my guy. What'd you guys think of this opening segment to start Monday Night Raw?
Amazing. I always love when I get a punk promo like that, when because you don't know what's gonna come from it. And this is after the night before, you knew you was gonna get Seth coming out with some heat just because of what him and that title, what that title means to him. Like I said earlier, Punk's on a different list to me. Punk is on the delusional dickhead all-time list. Like and I say that with all love and respect, because I will want anyone else to not, no one else should be on that list, because there's no one else that can make a comment like you just quoted, Dub, and everybody's like, oh yeah, there's our guy, fuck up, fuck him, and things like that. So yeah, this promo and all that shit did exactly what it's supposed to do. More alluding, if we get a triple threat match with these three dudes at SummerSlam, man, I might have to run down to the floor somehow.
I think that's where we're
going. You heard it now, security. I'm about to break down to the floor. I get to hear CM Punk. I get to see CM Punk's entrance in person.
Oh my God. I'm literally gonna grab you and yeet you like the ladder.
Oh shit!
And then as BA lands, he gets Claymore.
Right, exactly. By some Drew McIntyre lookalike dress up dude. Some dude dressed like Drew McIntyre.
Like Pez dispenser. He's so dead.
And as he's laying there half dead, Seth comes and just stomps his head back down.
Oh yeah.
BA turned into death becomes her. Like this thing big.
Literally.
Glenn
SummerSlam.
But no, I think that's where we're going. I think we're going triple threat. Seth, Drew, Punk.
At SummerSlam?
Yeah. Winner against
we need it.
dual threat after SummerSlam.
That's good.
That's what I would book personally. Because they all want the world title. Seth has a legit argument. Damien didn't kick out. Drew got involved. Punk screwed them both. Damien said he was going to keep his word, but let's be real. Damien's not keeping that fucking belt.
Not at all.
Drew has the Punk keeps screwing me over. And Punk has the fact that he's just CM fucking Punk.
Yeah.
like a 10-time world champion.
So who wins?
Ooh, I'm gonna say we need to say that answer. I don't know. Let's save it for the pre-show.
Okay, fair enough.
Pre-show.
Tuck that in. I love the start. I thought Punk started losing me a little bit with just his motivations for and just the things he was saying about Drew. It just didn't really align for me. It was like too kind of nice.
Two baby faces.
Like, yeah, and I was like, it needs to be like, look, I just don't like you. Like, I'm not a bad guy.
I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk.
All that.
He can't do it right now. Drew's doing a better job of it.
But soon as Seth got involved, I'm like, oh, here we go. Turn it up. Now we're cooking with gasoline.
I thought it was hilarious that Punk went over to the announcer table and put on the headset while Seth was coming down. I'm like, that's some real asshole shit to do right there.
Then he said, oh, now you don't want to, okay.
Now you want to on the sideline.
Beat your ass. And I was like, oh, it's good shit. And Seth is doing just fantastic work per usual. You could tell he really just does not like CM Punk. And it's good. And he's just yelling at him and telling him all types of shit. He said, look, I'm not going to let you do it. I was going to let it slide. You got my business with my title? Now it's your ass. I'm going to break that arm.
You're right.
I'm going to break it off.
I'm sorry, but I'm not really sorry because fuck you.
Literally. I was like, okay.
Which if we were in the Netflix area, he probably would have said, but I'm not really sorry because fuck you. And it would have been beautiful. Yeah. I would have loved it. But right after that, we got a pretty good match between Jey Uso and Chad Gable. Uso wins, but then them lights go out. And Uso gets the fuck up out of there. Oh yeah, that is why he won. Deuces. And then Chad Gable again getting stalked by those Wyatts. And they hand
those wascally Wyatts.
They hand Pat McAfee a box with a tape in it because now he's finally back at his post. Because for some reason, all the tapes are addressed to Pat. I still don't know where we're going with that. But
because they know he's the only one that has a VCR in 2024.
He's watching his old film too from
West Virginia
playing days in college. Exactly. That's why I got a VCR. Watch my highlight tape from high school.
E-Ray, not that highlight tape.
If that ever happens.
Not that highlight tape. No,
not that tape, E-Ray.
No.
Yeah.
Not the highlight tape of your highlights while you holding the camera. No.
What?
Not POV highlights. No.
Ain't that
crazy? That's crazy.
She got a family now. Happy for her.
Yo.
He's a sorry fat.
Anyway,
I got chill.
The most.
It
needs to be said.
Dust off of the keys to the penalty box.
Oh man, it's sticky in here.
Hello.
Man, this penalty box is crazy. Anybody? He must be eating some saucy nugs in here or something. I don't know what's going on.
Right.
Wet ass nugs.
Yeah. And the video was played. The Wyatt 6 video was played on somebody's Betamax. They found one somewhere. And
we saw faces.
Was this the best one yet?
Ooh, I think last week's might have been better, but I thought it was interesting that like they showed quick glimpses of all the other members without their mask on, and Bo kind of gave like their motivations and why he found them, and I thought it was good. It was good, but last week's was so good.
Really good, really creepy. I love how they're talking and then like you can see the visage of like Uncle Howdy. What like when it slows down just like a split second and he's talking and the voice changing. It's so well done. This is so much like real production work that they're putting into it. I'm very happy. And then, if that wasn't enough, Adam Pearce still holding the ice pack on his face from catching that crazy Drew McIntyre elbow. Opens his door, like, all right, look, Chad and everybody else, y'all niggas tripping. I think about whatever you just said. I'm going to my office. He opens up the door, and who turns his head around? Bo Dallas. Bo Diddley Dallas himself. Wrong person.
Okay. Yo.
Uncle Howdy.
Take that.
Uncle Diddy. That's a different guy.
Oh no, that's even scarier than the videos.
That he's all dancing around in the back of.
Right, the realest monster.
Y6 baby, take that.
No, that's how they should have Sister Abigail give Pat the tapes.
Oh yeah.
2 levels above you, baby. Love me, baby. Like, no.
I'll make you hug me, baby.
But yes, Bo Dallas was sitting in his office. Creepy. I don't know where this is going, but I love it. So good. So yeah, now I'm fully on board with the Wyatt 6 shit. I want to know what the motivation to stalking Chad Gable, and I want to know why. And
that's easy.
Excuse me, what's gonna happen?
Yeah, they kind of gave he kind of showed his hand on
that's
that.
Easy.
Oh yeah,
last week.
Chad's abusing his family.
They said, yeah, but I want to know, like, again,
I'm interested in why they're stalking Pat McAfee.
Yeah, what is he doing? Is he beating his podcast family?
Oh, I know where you're going.
Beating AJ Hawk. AJ Hawk just can't make any expressions. He got too much Botox in his face.
Smoking a cigar.
Ouch. Just beating the hell out of him.
Aaron Rodgers is my quarterback.
Forever. Yeah, I just want, I'm loving where this is going.
I wish they had more victims.
One time.
I wish they had like 1 or 2 more people that they were targeting.
You mean more than the staff?
Don't you wait.
All the staff members dead.
Them niggas is in the upper room. Prayers to them and their families. But no, I just wish they had like 1 or 2 more people that they were stalking, but like not as obvious as they are with Chad. Like maybe like, the dolls are still around, like certain people or something. I don't know. Thinking out loud here.
I mean, I think it's coming.
Maybe the Miz.
I think that all that is happening, but we'll see soon enough. Because once they get, Chad is like, I don't like this. There's gonna be a couple other people, a couple other victims, and it might not just be him stalking them. Maybe it'll be somebody else now delivering messages. It's gonna be they got time to kind of slow play this. So again, take your time. I'm good with it all. Other than that, anything else to really talk about?
There's a new women's stable on Monday Night Raw, and they beat the shit out of Io Sky.
Yeah, I thought they lumped her up. She went out like Willie Lump. They beat the
She told me she was off TV for a while. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. That checks out.
Yeah, it was like, teeth. You don't need your teeth. Wow. Catch his kneecap.
So for the past few weeks, we've been seeing backstage Sonya Deville talking to Zoe Stark, and every single time Shayna Baszler pulls her away, like, no, you don't want no parts of that. She evil. Apparently, Sonya got through.
You don't want parts of that.
Sonya got through to him, and there we go. Now Shayna and Zoe have the mouthpiece they need because Sonya Deville's a much better talker than both of them and can still go in the ring. And I think they're going to kind of take the place that Damage Control might be starting to lose. Your thoughts, fellas?
That's an accurate take to me because Damage Control's lost all their steam. Like they just ain't that stable no more. It's just a bunch of wild shit.
They ain't that girl.
Nah, not no more.
I laughed just because I seen on Twitter there was like their stable was called the Lesbianas. That's crazy,
hilarious.
But other than that, I was like, hell yeah, whip some ass, and they just was going crazy, and I was like, this is fun. I love Zoe Stark, like her beating the shit out of people. Shayna Baszler is fun. and on the main roster. And then, yeah, I've always liked Sonya Deville. What was it called? The Deville Inside. That shit was brutal.
What?
Like she beat whatever that move she did. I think it's called something like that, like the Deville Inside.
No, Devil Inside. That's Big Head McDonald's finisher.
No, but whatever they said something. It was something like that. The Deville Inside or something like that.
For all I know.
Dub just shitting
That's
on
hate.
her.
For real, like they never named her finisher.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna send it to you.
They probably said something during it. E-Ray heard it. Dub didn't. Dub just shit.
You know,
on
Dub don't be listening. He watched it on mute. Trying to tell me. Fuck off. Well, and then too, of course that happened, but more importantly, the main event and the pre-match was Dom versus Liv in the Judgment Day locker room. She was like, "Oh, pre-match. Daddy Dom, you look so tight. Let me loosen up them quads and them hamstrings, them hammies."
Yo,
he was about to give you some wet nugs. She's about to.
For real.
Would
buffalo sauce everywhere.
Folded.
Dub, you let her put your legs to your kneecaps. You let her put you in a hucklebuck.
Her kneecaps have been touching her forehead. What?
Jesus, Dub.
Well, what? Oh, there you have it. Another case of Dub too damn horny. Dub worse than me chin.
I'm just saying, man.
Yeah.
Liv somebody like, yeah, let me stretch you out. The moment she touched my thigh, I'm like, no, it's over. It's a wrap. Nah, I'm good to go.
Blank man.
I'm good to go. I'm limber now. I'm good to go. Drop and give me 50, girl. You know the vibes.
I would give you 3 wet nuggies. Chicken par.
Finn, don't open the door.
That's not cool.
Dom, what happened in here? Ghost. Ectoplasm. Ectoplasm everywhere. It was scary. Real spooky. Wyatt.
Of course, they catch Liv and Dominic in a compromising situation. They're like, what is happening here? But Liv arranged, because she's just been apparently Adam Pearce's favorite person. She arranged a match, and it's Zelina Vega and Rey Mysterio versus Dirty Dom and Liv Morgan. All the while, Damian Priest says, I got a surprise for y'all tonight, but I'm going to keep it to myself. And I'm like, oh, I know what's happening.
Most obvious thing ever.
But again, great illusion, because then I forgot. So I was just like, oh, okay, cool. And the match starts. You got Rey, Dom, Liv, Zelina. They're going at it. Pretty good match. I'm enjoying all parts of this. They do some of the things where it's just like, oh, they're protecting this or protecting that. Blah, blah, blah.
Lots of 619.
Down to the nitty
Lots of 619s.
Yeah, mad 619s. Mad
no 69s.
Meteoras. Crazy. Mad Meteoras, mad 619s. Double knees everywhere. And then, the end of the day, Dominic Mysterio beats his dad, and you know nothing gets you hornier than pure adulterated hate. And he's like, yeah! He put a Jacob Fatu. Ah! And Liv was the first person there, so he just was like, I'm so happy. Wait,
I'm not happy with you. Wait, am I?
Oh, I am. He was so confused. It was like, what's that? Something's happening. And just before he could
leave here with something,
how do you say it? Consummate? Okay. Yeah, I was like, consummate his victory. Rhea Ripley, big mommy cool, showed up, and oh my god, Liv got the fuck out of there like the mistress she is. Took off. She was terrified, and Dom just looked there. He had his head down, like the dog. Like when you catch your dog doing some goofy shit, like, oh, I you know, just ripped open the whole cash bag. Oh yeah, it was me. Put that head down, and he said, Think fast, Dominic.
I missed you.
Something. She said, I will beat your motherfucking and then it went off. I was like, oh, picture perfect ending. Cinema.
Shakespeare couldn't write a better ending to that story. Let me tell you.
Hell no. Nah, with all that bullshit old English. Wherefore art thou, mommy? Get out of here.
So, what are we getting at SummerSlam, guys? Are we getting custody of Dominic Mysterio on a ladder? Or are we getting Dominic as the special guest referee? You say Dominic on a pole match?
It's the 19th year anniversary of that match.
It's only right.
Only right. Ladder match.
You gotta be just dangling. Nah, mommy, live. Just
it only works. Are they gonna put him in a cage like they used to put people in?
Oh,
like
the shark cage?
Yeah, the shark cage.
Now, ladder match
Dominic
for the title.
The
Dom costs Rio the title. And then we get the, you know.
I'm back. And then, the turn.
Yep.
Liv jumps in Dom's arms, and then Dom pulls out a hotel key. Cinema.
And then it was Finn all along.
Hell yeah. That's all
I'm waiting for. Now that's cool.
That's cool.
Done with the main.
What's gonna happen to
right?
Carlito when the Judgment Day breaks up? What are we gonna do with this midlife crisis he's on?
I don't.
Is he gonna go back to selling timeshares with his cousins?
No, not at all. That's not cool.
That's not cool.
Think he's gonna grift on another stable maybe? Like,
I think the
Judgment Day goes on just without Damian Priest.
Yeah, because Finn and
JD
JD
like,
got
you
the title.
Finn, JD, I left you in charge.
And Dom?
Nah, I don't know about Dom.
No,
Dom getting next out.
I think it goes Finn, Mommy, Carlito, and Big Head McDonough. And you kick the rest of the niggas out.
Yeah, I would agree.
I don't know. We'll see.
I'm interested. I'm interested. Shout out to Liv Morgan. I would have folded a long time ago.
Yeah, day one.
Yeah,
2 months ago on Raw.
My girl actually, she hurt her arm, so I'm available now. That means I'm single. That's
I was talking to some of my clients today about it too, and they said they would have folded day one too. So shout out to my clients.
Oh,
no, glad to know those college kids have the same thought.
Shout out to my elite level college athlete clients. I said they would have folded day one as well.
So
good to know.
Athletes and fidelity go hand in hand, like what? White people and reparations,
oil and water.
Yeah, that doesn't seem to gel, right? Like no. It's not how it works. They live that lifestyle, Dub. So, anyway, it's time for our favorite part of the week.
NXT. NXT. It's the main thing. It makes me feel alright. It gives me heat waves. And when I'm feeling lonely, I call up Lola Spice.
Chalola.
And she takes Dub
to paradise. Do you love me? NXT. Yeah, I do be knocked out. I'm not even gonna hold you.
But NXT and NXT Heatwave. Let's make this one quick. We can go through this pretty quickly. Another 5-card thing.
No, we're only at an hour and 20. I told people it was gonna be a 4-hour pod. Yeah. You gotta let that bitch breathe, E.
The death of Let Me. Dub started doing 5-hour pods every week. No one could make it through. It was like the Chris Brown album of pods. Like, how many hours of podcast do you listen to?
He started doing 5-hour albums and got a Vegas residency. Come on, man.
Who has a Vegas residency?
Chris Brown does.
Where?
Vegas.
When?
You know that.
Coming up.
Oh.
Coming up makes sense.
Coming up. I was like, it ain't yet.
No, he had to go around the country and have women pay $1,200 to get freaky with him before his concert.
Now that's a pimp move right there.
Hey. No hate out of me.
Just saying.
I see the vision.
Not one drippy drop.
I see the vision.
Speaking of the vision, first match to open up Heatwave.
I have no clue.
Thanks. Dubs,
it's the North American title match. It's Wesley and Oba.
Thank you. Somebody
didn't
works
open the
here.
card.
B.A. Dryday.
Yes, it did.
It literally did.
In the tradition of the NA title, it always opens the card. I'll be waiting for it to not do it.
You're right.
Like, oh shit,
you're right.
Oh yeah, you're right. Ain't that a vision? Oh,
exactly. No. Oh yeah, you right.
Make sure the apology is as loud as the disrespect.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I guess there was a little disrespect there. I'll take it, I guess.
Anyway.
I mean, the one more disrespectful than what Obafemi did to Wesley.
Yeah, he almost broke the spirit.
Made him think about quitting again.
Right.
Listen here, man. I thought I was gonna win. I had my title plates picked out with my Super Saiyan. He was like, I had all these plans. This nigga broke my body and my spirit. He
told me in the match we were gonna do an airplane spin, and then he ain't tell me it was just me spinning in the air.
He said, why did Obafemi pull a Bane?
I was wondering which would break first, your will or your body.
And then he broke both.
At the same damn time. Why does West keep trying to do that stupid meteor on Obafemi? He catch the nigga every single time.
He don't learn. Guess he's just one wily rascal.
The other flippy nigga.
See what you did there.
Just to put it out there, this match was really good.
Wait. E-Ray, don't you have something to tell the people?
Man, guys, it's just your weekly reminder, and I guess I'll drink to that. Salud, Obafemi. I was wrong. God damn, this guy's great. It's like he's just so good. I mean, not to mention he's had great dance partners and all that, but he's great. He's fantastic. The way he comes out, the physicality in his matches. I know somebody was saying how he got blown up during this match, but he still was working just fine. Everything was happening. It's like, oh, this is fun. Because I was like, they're not going to give it to Wesley, are they? Like, I don't think so. And I was right.
But also,
sorry to him.
You were wrong. That was one time you gave it 2 weeks and you were like, oh, no.
Absolutely. I've said that 82 times. How many times have you admitted you were wrong, Doug?
Never.
Look at you.
What? Wrong? Me? Never. Got here. It hurts. It stings. Oh.
There you go.
Oh. Oba's holding that title forever.
You're forever North American champion. Oba Flame.
Joe Love Jordan over here. Nigerian Gunther, if you will.
It's just
Obafemi looks like a Street Fighter character.
He does.
Yeah, he do.
And yes, at the end when he beats somebody, he just do this. And he just roll his neck.
Especially like in his graphic too, where he's wearing like those huge like bead things. I'm like, that's a Street Fighter character. You just got to put him in the game.
1,000%. I'm just waiting for it. It's great. He definitely got to have a move where he just like and squeeze your back. You like, break you to pieces. Great. So shout out to Obafemi for just continuously being great. Him and so many of these NIL people fucking changing the game.
Killing it.
And black people, that's our end. I'm telling you. Wrestling's gonna look a whole lot darker real soon, ladies and gentlemen. So get with it or fucking
tell you.
That's it. Go to AEW. Shout out to Swerve though, because he's still up there. Anyway.
Next match on this card is the other North American title. Kaylani Jordan. Excuse me. I was gonna say the Kalani are Black Queen. We got 2 Black Queens in this match. Kaylani Jordan.
You couldn't even say it. He liked too much milk.
So
black.
So delicious. With
Black Queen.
Black Queen, Soul Ruka, snatching souls every single day of the week. Hitting the 450 buckshot lariat. BA, what were your first thoughts when you saw that as our resident Hangman Page hater?
I was about to say, you already know. Did it better than Hangman. I said it out loud when she did it. Did it better than Hangman. You already know. My hate nasty lady. You already know.
I mean, because Hangman even do a 450
on a Sunday night. Nah.
I don't even remember that part.
Oh, it was early in the match. They after they did their...
They just was going balls to the wall, though. And I was like, Soul Ruka might win it, but I feel like that would be too early.
Yeah.
But they had a slobber knocker. This match was like full of just gymnast women shit, just going crazy. And I was like, man, Soul Ruka's really good. But one thing I did notice, she did not hit that Soul Snatcher.
Nope. That's a protected move.
They are protecting it.
Yeah.
I'll say they are protecting
That's a super protected.
Thank God. Because I hate when they just spam the finisher. Like, it doesn't make it feel good. Just have your supplementary shit. And they did a lot of good shit. Like, Soul Ruka looks great. I feel like she's done settled in. Her gear is great now. Like, I love like all her gear. She hit the surfboard. Like, she do that little crazy fucking flip onto a back spin flip onto her arms like a plank.
Yeah.
And then just pop. I was like this shit is crazy. I don't even know. I was like, yeah, I'm
athlete.
I'm like, man, she's dope.
Those two can have a best of 7 series.
I'm self-trained.
And I'd be like, all right, I'm cool.
You might get that.
Give him the Cesaro Sheamus treatment. Just let him just cut loose and go for it. I enjoyed this match a lot. I think the right woman won. Kalani is still establishing herself. I think Soul Ruka doesn't really need a title. I think she's getting better.
Agreement.
She's getting really good. Like, and the characters, everything is flowing together. Whereas Kalani, I think she can learn as she's becoming the champion, which I think both routes. But I like
Soul Ruka, like she's putting it all together like in real time.
Mm-hmm.
So no complaints out of me on that match at all. Next match on the card, Nathan, I'm thirsty for all the titles Frazier and the Mad Superhero Axiom versus Chase University for the NXT tag titles. We all thought Chase University was coming away with this one, and lo and behold, the lovable losers did what lovable losers do. They took that out. I thought it was a solid match. The ending shocked the hell out of me. Like how clean it was. I was like, oh, all right. For some reason, Ridge Holland wasn't with him. I don't know if he can't get into Canada because of waiting in the Big E.
They told him not to because he said I cheated.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And they was like, I need to address that. That's why I can see why I was wrong. Because I did not consider that point. I just went with my heart, like, yeah, Chase, you got to take them titles now because Nathan Frazier is chasing every single title he can get his hands on or get an opportunity at. Like he rubbernecking with every other title. And it's like, oh, I get it. But I didn't think about it. Like, there was no Ridge. Can't Ridge nobody. Nobody to get Ridge. So it makes sense that they lost. And I'm like, damn. They fought straight up and took the L. So shout out to Nathan Frazier and Axiom. They holding the titles. They waiting for the Butters. The Butters gonna take it from them.
Think so?
Yes. It's like almost guaranteed. They're coming for it. I seen my man beat up a nigga, stomp him in the face, and then clean the shoes off. I was like, oh, they got it. They got it.
Power and glory.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of everything they do. Like, those guys look like they just needed reps. They just needed reps. Like,
literally
watching them and level up, I was like, I think they just need reps. They need refs where they actually talk and do more than just wrestle, because they got that. They got the moving. They figured that shit out quickly. Very quickly. Let's see what's next up on this card. Roxanne Perez. Roxanne versus
got this one right.
my Latina. And she actually said it in this match too.
She did. I did. I was like,
wait. I was watching. I'm like, has she ever said it before? Or did E-Ray just make that up and she listens to the pod? And I was like, you know what? She listens to the pod. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, only makes sense. She's a fan.
The answer.
She a fan. She a fan.
Always the answer.
Thoughts? I mean, I think Dub called it pretty fairly. As soon as we seen Roxanne come out in that angel white, but it could have backfired. This is the same reason why we thought last SummerSlam a year ago.
Oh yeah,
Jey Uso was winning.
Well,
came out there dressed like Bruce Leroy.
For me, it comes down to the famous Dej Loaf song, "Wear that all white when I'm feeling godly." I was like, again, the Detroit in me just says, "Yep." When you're feeling godly, you gotta win. And
win.
Jey Uso did not, but
else.
Roxanne, she was like, "Yeah, I'm taking this win." It was a really good match. Roxanne did a lot to get Lola Vice over in that match, especially the finish. Her hitting 3 of those pop rocks.
And one of
second
them,
one,
but she was out of. Yeah, she was very much out of the spot. I was like, oh.
I think the second one going so bad is why she hit the third one.
Yeah, she was like, I gotta drive this one home so they can put this in the edit package.
Because they definitely taking that second one out. Like, nope.
Because they did, and they cut it right next to the rope, and she hit it right in the rope and just full on rolled her up. And I was like, good fucking job. But they were going at it. I really enjoyed the match.
They were going crazy.
Yeah, that was a crazy match. And last but certainly not least, we got our wish. Ego! Ethan Page wins the NXT title in a triple threat with, a fatal 4-way with Trick Williams, Javon Evans, and Mid Spears. And Ego wins by pinfall because
wait. Hold on, before you even get there, let's not just gloss over this. There's some things to dissect in this match, so let's not.
This is match of the night to me.
Might be match of the weekend.
I don't know if I'm willing to say that.
I am.
Could be, but I don't know. Maybe you might be right. But number one, Mid Spears, I won't accept that title for just this one night because he came out
one night on,
and that fit was fire.
Above Mid.
The fit was fire.
The fit was fire.
Came up.
I'll give you that.
The white mask, that shit looked hard with the green. I was like,
yeah.
Wait a second. This ain't no goofy ass sheath scarf helmet. This ain't no damn Casey Jones
scarf.
What is this? This is something good.
Cool. What is this?
This is right. That's cool. So I was like, damn. And he came out there. We had that. The match begins. We got a good romp of a time.
Javon Evans was like a star.
My spot of the night. Trick Williams killed Javon Evans and then said, my bad. My ribs have punctured my lungs because
I think he was getting some get back from the earlier in the match when he did that flip to the outside.
Yeah, that's my spot.
Ethan Page.
Yeah, he like leapfrogged and landed on people from inside the ring to outside. Crazy spot. And then Trick was like, he tried to jump or something. Trick just yeeted his ass out onto the announce table right on the rib.
Like, hey, we gotta stop all this jumping shit, man.
And I was like, damn, that's crazy. And then so we get to the culmination, to the end of the match, where we have Trick Williams hit the trick knee on Mid Spears, right? Or the Javon.
He hit it on Javon, And then he hit it on Ego, and then Sean Spears
and then
pulled
he hit
Trick
it on Ego,
out.
and Mid Spears grabbed him and pulled him out.
Such a sequence.
All Ego flops on Javon for the pin, the 1, 2, 3, and that's how Trick loses the title. And we get the Ego era of Ego.
That's actually a cool tagline.
That era is over.
Era of Ego. It's a nice tagline. I'm a fan.
It was really good.
A fan. Was this a good time to pull that belt off of Trick Williams?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. Okay. Unequivocally. 100% yes.
It was time.
I think we've seen a lot of it because he, as good as he is and as over as he is, he still has a lot of need to develop in the ring.
Yes.
I don't think he's starting to develop some things. He got his rock bottom Uranagi, and then he has his trick knee, and then he has the Booker T kicks. The overly dramatic kick. That's kind of it. That's his offense. So
you're saying Trick Williams needs some more VC?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Spend it all. His mom didn't love him like that. She didn't buy him the extra pack. You know, they show you the thing. Like, not his mom, but the person who bought Tricks. They bought the game. They bought WWE. Yeah. Ava. Oh yeah, for sure, Ava. For sure.
Damn.
It's definitely Ava. It's always Ava. But yes, I was like, damn, that's crazy. He needs more, and he's such a good character, and I think he will eventually evolve if he sticks with it. But all ego Ethan Page is a star. He walked in this building, and I was like, oh, this just feels right.
Yeah, no.
I was like, I was a proponent of them just hot-shotting them immediately. Like, put that title. Give it to him. Because he's a good wrestler. He's a great character on the mic, and this is gonna be funny.
He's a phenomenal heel. He's a guy that you want to see him get beat up if you're not a fan. Like me and you are just fans. Like we just rock with him.
Yeah.
But if you really buy in and you let them tell you the story, he's a guy you want to see get beat up every single day of the week. Like that. Oh, for sure. That is all Ego. Javon. It's so crazy to me that Javon Evans is only like 20.
Yeah.
Like if WWE is his dream spot and they got him locked in, the future's bright.
Yeah, and they kind of letting him go, mostly unscripted.
Yeah.
So just go, oh no, man, shut your silly ass up.
Yeah,
he be going crazy.
You can't script him because I don't think there's anybody on that writing staff that talks the way Javon talks. So for them to try to script him would just remove everything that's special about him on the mic. He did fumble a little bit on Tuesday, and I was like, ooh, they let him say.
You just gotta let it happen. You just kind of gotta let him feel it, because he's like, look, Trick, and I don't mean this to you, but y'all two, shut the hell up.
It's hilarious.
Great.
He talks
just like a little young nigga talking.
He talks like a youth.
It's great.
Talks like a youth.
Talk like a youth. He's a youth man. Man's a youth.
Well, speaking of Javon Evans, Brooks Jensen is back. Apparently he had drinking problems and he was just causing havoc. And Ava said, we're going to give you one more chance. And he said, thank you.
Because why?
White. Because whiteness, yes. And he said, thank you. And his first action as a member of the NXT roster again, beat up Javon Evans.
Crazy.
And then, of course,
Briggs came in. What are you doing?
He's like, I gotta make an impact.
What? I'm making an impact. Gotta beat up a black man. Right. Like defensive black man.
That was your first thought to make an impact? Go beat up a black man that just went through hell?
After you know who's the brains of that LLC.
After he told Ava, hey, don't have to worry about me. I got a strong support system behind me. Who's supporting that nigga? Clayton Bigsby? God. Breathing all that white man's air. White power. Like, what is happening? It's crazy. I was like, that's your first order of business. He's like, you know what? I'm so happy I got my second chance.
Why are you mad at me, bro?
How do I make an impact?
I'm trying to be a man of mayhem.
That's crazy. We beat up this black kid.
Literally the
Ron
first
wasn't
thing
doing
he
nothing
did.
either. It wasn't even like they had a scuffle. He just like, there he is.
Hands.
Smack.
Hands. Clearly they're rewriting
Crazy.
Javon Evans off of TV again. His ribs are still busted up from that title match. And they were like,
Yeah, when Trick tried to kill him, I told you.
He ended that match and say, "Hey Sean, I got barbecue ribs now." Sean's like, "Oh, I don't know what that means. It means I'm hurt." He's like, "Oh, okay, we'll write you off."
Means they fall off the bone. My ribs is like CM Punk's body, according to Seth Rollins.
Right.
Brittle. Call that man fragile. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, so Briggs and Jensen doing some crazy shit. I was like, okay, that's crazy. That's weird. They, especially after they did this heartfelt promo. You know what? Being a second generation superstar, all the pressure gets to you. And she's like, yeah, I know what that's like. He's like, oh my God, thank you for another chance. Whew, I'm so happy I get another chance to beat up a black man. I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Oh, the funny part is he's Bull Buchanan's kid. Bull Buchanan played a cop. Pretty much his
Right to
entire.
censor.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. He really... Never mind.
Yeah, he was Big Boss Man's homie when he was hanging people and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, you do the math.
Sins of the fuck.
Sins of the fuck.
The mathematics is there,
Anyway.
guys. All you got to do.
Connected
It's all
dots.
for X. It's all for X. But speaking of crazy things happening,
I called it.
Wesley came out again and was getting ready to retire again, and BA wasn't going to believe it, even though BA saw that man get his ass beat the night before, 2 nights before, I should say. And as soon as he was getting ready to say, I gotta quit. Yeah. Yes. Okay. And you're like, wait, why are they playing the MSK music? And both the other rascals come out. I was like, oh shit.
Trey Miguel.
Trey Miguel on WWE TV.
Wins. Yeah.
Getting fired after getting fired and everything. That's crazy. You don't see
You know
WWE.
who wasn't happy? His ex-girlfriend. Like, damn it! Did everything to get this thing on my TV forever.
Did everything to ruin his
Hating
life.
ass.
Power of positivity. Zach Wentz is back on WWE TV along with Trey Miguel, and the Rascals are back together, gentlemen. How we feeling?
In NXT.
In NXT.
Dope.
When he said,
Dope.
I thought we would never be here. He's like, you're here. We never thought we'd be here. And I was like, that's right, because Trey Miguel did not sign with NXT originally when those two left. So, yeah. I love all of this intermingling TNA raunch fest that they have. And like they doing just some side smushing, and it's just getting real entangled.
And they're using the TNA graphic too. Oh,
so good.
Just that little bit of extra respect on TNA's name is beautiful.
It's so
Can't
good.
wait.
Much respect.
I'm enjoying all of this. I'm just so happy that so I'm like, oh shit, Wesley crying again. BA about to say something foul. And before he could, the rascal saved my ass. I was like, thank you.
You know I was
He came out there with his big baggy clothes.
A couple thousand miles away, we could both hear BA saying, shut your bitch ass up.
And all my dreams. I guess I'm just gonna take my bags and leave again. And then
Because you can't
BA
win a
like,
title.
Yeah.
I was ready. I was so ready to just be Ricochet-esque type of fucking just go off. But
I know.
And his homies came
and
for him.
in pure Wesley fashion, because all his matches have to involve multiple people.
Multiple dudes.
It's looking like the first Rascals match we're getting is Rascals versus the Gallows Boys. Oh yeah.
Ugh.
Can't wait.
I'm gonna love watching them get beat.
Can't wait.
Trey Miguel, Wentz. Oh, it's gonna be great. The Rascals are back together. I love this. I'm so happy. Shout out to them. Shout out to Wentz for getting his job back.
So E-Ray, you're not a TNA watcher.
Not mad at it.
Have you seen a Trey Miguel match?
Yeah, I seen it in person.
Okay. at the indie show.
They were there at the indie show versus this group of collegiate frat boys.
Oh, that's right. I watched that on pay-per-view while y'all was there.
Oh shit, that's
crazy.
Right. Yeah,
shit was crazy. Yeah, no wasted motion, guys. If you guys haven't seen the Trey Miguel match, no wasted motion with that guy at all. He's constantly on the move, and everything he does makes sense in the way of like he's always doing a move. It feels like, and it's fun to watch. And them against like the opposite style with Gallus, just we're gonna hit you in the face a lot, and it's gonna hurt.
They about to get ran. They about to get ran because Gallus had a match. Niggas didn't even get to take off their jacket. Got beat. So, just saying.
Nah, I think it's gonna be a great match. I can't wait.
I'm excited.
Very excited.
What I am not excited for is Tony D'Angelo still having that Heritage Cup. Disgusting.
Yeah.
Really? I think he's doing a good job.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
He's doing a good job, but to E-Ray's point,
so.
the gimmick doesn't match the
it feels
the gimmick.
So
the gimmick don't match the gimmick.
The best part of that whole shenanigans, and I love Lexus Kang. The best part of that was DJ Nightwolf just in the background.
That was great.
Crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I think DJ Nightwolf needs to
fun.
do that for all Lexus King matches, at least for the next month until the next
just
pay-per-view.
troll him.
Be so funny.
And then it made me laugh even more. So after Tony D won, he's like, what's this? And then DJ Nightwolf going, and he just started hitting the robot. I was like, oh shit, that's crazy. That made me happy.
And then at some point after like Lexus King loses another match because of DJ Nightwolf, he needs to try to go up there, and then Tyson and Tyree got to be his paid security. He's like, what are you guys doing here? He's like, hey man, DJ Nightwolf said he'd get us some VIP at his next gig if we just do a little security for him. So no, Alexis, you can't get up there. And then they stomp him out in the butters and then clean him off.
Then clean them off. Gotta clean them with the hands.
I love it.
Fantastic.
Love it.
But yeah, I need that Heritage Cup to come up off of Tony D. It's not doing
Who you putting it on?
For anybody.
Giving it back to Charlie Dempsey from England.
It could.
Or Atlanta, or...
I'm not mad at whatever they're doing. Like he's from Atlanta, Scotland, or
Atlanta, London.
England.
I mean,
London.
They just killed off Damon Kemp. And then Brinley Reese saw it in the parking lot. She's like, I ain't see nothing. I was like, yeah.
I didn't. Don't kill me.
NXT parking lot, restoring the feeling. Shout out to Shawn Michaels, restore the feeling.
And more murder.
Murder.
More murder, come again. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Nathan Frazier could touch it again. I just need somebody. Duke Hudson would be fun.
Well, Duke Hudson about to die next week.
That's true. Oba, sorry. I feel sorry for your mother.
Ridge is getting Ridge to a whole nother level by signing his friends up to die.
Why would he even do
Duke,
that?
I got you a match with Oba Femi next week. Duke's like,
is that supposed to be a good
I didn't ask for that.
He's like, wait, Ridge, I was on your side. Like, why are you doing this to me?
He did his best to sell it, though. You know how you just be like, I'm about to lose, but you gotta talk that talk. I'm gonna deliver you, Chase, size, ass, whooping. Damn, I'm about to lose, right? I'm about to hurt myself. But this should be fun because this is not a Oba versus a small guy. This should be like some big hoss action.
It's not gonna matter. Oba's still gonna throw that motherfucker around.
Probably.
Yeah, he is.
And it's
He's still gonna find a way.
Big pop.
When Oba throws Duke Hudson the way he threw Wes Lee, he's like, oh shit, that's terrifying.
This is different. Yeah, and I'm just like, so he's dead. Gonna be like the Kumite. You gotta go up there and like wipe the blood off the mat. Next match. NXT Women's Heel Stable.
Fallon Henley.
One.
Fallon Henley in her cow leather fur thing, and saying she's sick of all these rookies, looking like she might team up with Jasmine Nix and JC Jane. Jasmine Nix looking like, oh my God. Oh, E-Ray. Jasmine Nix is dating Brighton from Too Hot to Handle / Perfect Match.
Brighton?
Yeah.
Light skin Brighton?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know either, listeners. I'm
Good
here for the grabs.
Good for him. Good for you, Brighton.
Yeah, we gonna get you
also
watching
on,
this trash reality. Don't worry.
Yeah, he was also on Squid Game, the reality show.
That's right, he was. Yep.
Good
Great
job.
show. I did watch that. That's a fun show.
Yeah, he was the one who made the dude throw up by yelling at him, the light skinned dude. Man, you gonna do the thing or not?
That's hilarious.
Right. Crazy.
Yep.
Anywho.
Reality
New Heel
TV
stable.
stars.
I'm with it. Nothing to see here though. Whatever.
Yeah.
Let's get to the
part.
real shits.
So Trick's walking around backstage after the young OG gets jumped, and they're like, "Oh, he's gonna find a partner."
Oh, you mean hate crimed? Call it what it is.
Oh, that was a hate crime. If I've ever seen one, that's a hate crime.
Okay.
Man, I'm so mad. The first black person I see. What? Huh? What was that about?
All right. After young OG got Selma 1967, Trick's looking for a partner, which it's weird. They're like, oh, Trick's not going to find a partner. I'm like, Trick's a babyface former world champion. I'm sure he has some friends.
Wait, you thought that was weird? You know what I found more weird? Is they were like, hey, Trick won't find a partner. So the two under GMs went and was like, let's sign black people.
Yeah.
So Mr. Stone was like, I got somebody. I'll take care of this. I'll sign Cedric. And it was like, oh, okay, Cedric Alexander here. And he's like, let's do this. And then, not to be outdone,
Stevie brought in Cedric.
Did she?
Yeah. And then Stone, right afterwards, brought in Ashanti the Adonis. Because he closed the door in Stevie's face.
If this is the boys, this is like when they brought in Sister Sledge.
Sister Sage.
Sage, yeah.
Did you say
So
Sister
you're even
Sledge?
more racist. Sledge. Even more racist.
Even more racist.
Sister Swisher House. What did you say? Fuck action, 36 and a half. Yeah. I was like, this is weird. It was like, no one's gonna tag with the former world champion, NXT champion, most over guy in NXT. No one. So we gotta go find two black men off the streets. Yeah. Come here, Cedric Alexander. Come here, Ashanti the Adonis. That's a crazy long name. Come here. I was like, okay. And then the pump fake of the century happened because neither one of them were the tag partner.
Yeah, no one believed it, if you will.
Yeah, it was the pump fake of the century because they said his name and he appeared. It was Joe Hendry. And I was like,
talk about over.
Joe Hendry.
Oh, that pop was crazy.
Joe Hendry. It was so
and they had been hinting to it so much.
Yeah, it just kept.
As soon as the title match was over at Heatwave, they played it, and I was like, "Did somebody fuck up in the truck?"
Yeah, it just was him just going and just turned around. I was like, "What the hell is that?" That was crazy. And then did it again, just randomly at the beginning of NXT, and I was like, "Okay."
Once they did it the second time, I was like, "All right, that wasn't a fuck up."
It's like the bat signal.
I was like, I love this. I love Joe Hendry I was like, I've only seen him twice now. I love him.
I already went down a Joe Hendry rabbit hole on YouTube. I've seen his whole wrestling career pretty much.
I've seen his whole career. 97 hours.
I know what he's been doing for the last 10 years. That's all I'll say.
I seen him when he ordered them wet nuggets at Wendy's.
He has a
He's my favorite wrestler now.
He's a sick man. He loves those garlic fire.
He's in an elimination match for the TNA World Title the weekend before SummerSlam too. So
ain't they doing a show, Dub? Like in Cleveland soon? TNA?
Oh, yeah. In like September, we're going.
Oh, yeah, we going now because Joe Hendry. Because I believe in Joe Hendry. We going.
I would go too, but I'm gonna be probably in like St. Thomas or something.
Tickets for like $30, and we're gonna watch like 5 weeks of TV tapings. It's great.
Oh, so
nice.
Can't wait.
Sounds
live
good.
live like wrestling kings.
Do your thing. Be the wrestling kings. I'm gonna just like be on an island or something.
I love the fact that Joe Hendry's finisher is a choke slam. To me, that is so hilarious.
I don't even know what his finisher is.
It's that choke slam.
I don't even know that he wrestles. I just love the music so much.
It's so good. The music and the gimmick.
And he can cut a hell of a promo too.
Yes, he can.
Tokyo.
And that's him singing that song too.
Yes, I know.
That's the best part.
And then I watched the video and I was just cracking up. And then that's the thing. They just wave the hands out. That's so hard.
It hardly ever gets to the wave your hands part when I'm watching TNA, but when it does, you're like, oh, this is over.
So I love the beginning, and then I like that in NXT they play the end at the end of the match
after he won.
Now it has a different energy. I was like, that is so hard. It's great. It's so over, and he's so like oddly weird, happy. And him and Trick are just like, I don't know, but yeah,
it works.
Yeah, that's right there. And Joe Hendry is Trick Williams' partner. They have a match with All Ego and Mid Spears.
Oh, he's back to mid now?
Yeah, he's back to mid now. He come out with that crispy all white mask and shit. So nah, he came out. He came out of Heatwave looking like was it Storm Shadow from G.I. Joe? Yeah. I was like, oh shit. And now he's back to Mid Spears. So I was like, take that stupid head off. He took the mask off and they had it still that terrible. He just go bald, man. Anyway, it's not about Mid Spears. It's about the match. Really good match. All Ego is so good, but Joe Hendry proved why I hope NXT just like signs him up.
So how are you guys feeling about them hinting that Joe Hendry might be Ego's first challenger?
I love it.
Same.
Because I feel like it's so over already. He does not have to win at all, which is easy. It's going to be a traditional match, but it's two guys that are like really over personality wise. Yeah. And those are usually the better matches to me, because like the wrestling is one thing, but rarely do we actually remember like the wrestling of matches. We really remember like the people and the moments that they create. Yeah, you know, I know the wise men here like shut the. He's somewhere like
they can tell it in the ring.
Right.
Damn it,
that's not gonna be 82 vein slaps in the Tokyo.
See, Wise Man didn't grow up with the Crypt Keeper. So that's why, because like even the most terrifying things, we're just like, just tell me a story. If it's a good story, even if it terrifies me, I'm cool with it.
Vampires in Alaska because the sun is down for
30 days of night.
So much
what
sense.
A great fucking movie! I don't care what anybody says.
Great, I love that movie. I watch it so much. The movie's like miserably sad because it's like these things are just hiding. Movie. Like there's no fight, there's no get back. They're just hiding, trying to survive. And watching people get murdered just seldomly, like, oh no, here's a baby and a lady. Oh, they got found. They're dead. That's it. That's a story, though.
Baby was a saucy nug for the vampires.
Tell me a story. I would also want to know what's the story with Lucian Price, his new like demon seed alter ego. Is that like Demon Randy?
Wait. What? Lucian Price, what?
You ain't see Lucian Price and Bronco Lima versus the Good Brothers? That also happened in NXT.
Oh, I saw him say some crazy shit in Spanish.
No, that was Bronco Lima.
No, Bronco had the face mask on.
Yeah.
Lucian
Price is literally does this thing. Like, I was like, why like he trying to channel like demon Randy Orton? Because he got those big, scary black eyes. He just did this thing where he went.
Oh, I did see that.
I was like, what the fuck? And that's his new thing. Like, he started doing some crazy climbing shit. I was like, oh, he's really into it now. I don't know what this is. This makes me uncomfortable.
I don't know.
And yeah,
that's a scene from Tales from the Hood too.
Yeah, that's what it made me think about. I was like, you know what? I don't need this.
I need to go wrestle Jada Parker from now.
You do. Save her. But we're going to save the people from any more potting for this evening. Guys, we've done
2 hours.
So he said that with such a straight face. I was like, wait, what?
Who got that much?
I believe in Joe Hendry. Guys, we've done it. We'll be back next week. I took a shot of Espelon for you and for me. So believe. But I don't know what else to tell you. This has been another episode of Let Me Book the Territory, the greatest wrestling podcast of all time. If you don't know, we have a shop. They have merch in there. It's letmebookpod.com/shop. And it will take you directly to all the merch, water bottles, the coasters.
Go get a sticker.
The stickers, only slams. Go ahead and buy you a t-shirt and make people think, hey, I possibly do sex work on the side.
But then you realize it's not sex work, it's suplexes.
Yeah.
Or suplex is sexist.
And it's not fans, it's slams.
Yeah, only never mind. Also, video episodes on YouTube. Check them out when they drop.
Let us know. Comment on there. Let us know
comment,
how
subscribe.
we doing. Please.
Let Me Book Pod.
And if you come into SummerSlam, we gonna come up to you.
We will be outside.
Yeah, and we gonna try to if you come and talk to us, we'll give you a sticker.
BA, why you talking to him like Jodeci? Hey,
come and talk to me. Come and talk to me.
A sticker.
I booked the territory with you.
Like, why are you wearing leather shorts?
Right in the Muni line.
That's all we have, guys. If you are in the area of anywhere in the country of Italy, anywhere in the country of India, Mumbai Hive specifically, shout out to y'all. Cricket champions.
Hey.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
But I don't know how y'all doing in the Olympics though, so y'all gotta get y'all sprint game up. But shout out to y'all in cricket. I got a lot of Indian neighbors and friends that I work out with, I do CrossFit with. I'm bonded now. One of y'all. We here now. But I don't know how to play cricket. Maybe they'll teach me how to play cricket. Anyway, other than that, Texas, get your shit together. Some people ain't got no power. How you think they gonna watch 18 hours of wrestling every week if we ain't got no power? I don't know. I need to know. But other than that, it's been fun. The wise man said, get it on. So we out of here. BA, find him nowhere. He's mysterious. Dub, find him everywhere. He is the streets. DNA all over the place. Me, I'm a little bit more selective. I'm like a sniper. You just watch out. Don't leave yourself exposed, because I'll take the shot. Other than that, guys, it's been another episode. Dub, who do we got to go to? Who do we go to every episode at the end?
The boss that's like last or final, I guess you would say.
The boss of finality, might we say? And he always
the ending
sings.
Supervisor?
Yes, the ending supervisor says.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Now that's cool. And we're out of here.
Fuck your story.